Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ridhi. Dua, in case you're new here, welcome and wishing you all a very happy new year. So this is going to be my first video in 2022 and I'm going to start it with trying out new makeup. So I received a box full of Peripera, I suppose it is called Peripera Cosmetics, which is a K-beauty brand. FYI, I didn't purchase this stuff. Maccaron Cosmetics was kind enough to send me these products over to try out. I will leave a link to the Maccaron app in the description bar down below and you can get 10% off on your first order. And as of now, there are New Year sales going on as well. Now, before getting right into the video, I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it so much. And now, let's get into the video. Now, it's not a full face of makeup. There are a few products missing. So those I will cover up with my own products. So the first product that I received is the Milk Blur Tone Up Cream 02 Velvet. So right over here, it says a powerful tone up cream with featherweight texture that gives instant skin smoothing effect and makes radiant skin tones. I love anything that would smooth my skin out and give me radiance at the same time because why not? And also it has SPF of 50. Let me first zoom you guys in. So you also need to take out the foil. That's good. Nicely protected. Okay, so it just straight up looks like a SPF. This smells really nice. Definitely giving me a white cast as you guys can see. But then it's a Korean beauty brand. I think that's expected. You know, they just love to be all fair and lovely. So it is definitely giving me the radiance as it claims. Maybe not so much of the smoothing, honestly, but something good with having a white undercast in your SPF is that you can exactly see if you have missed a spot. Right over here, I can see that I've missed this eyelid, so I can just go ahead and apply it. It just is like so clearly visible. Also, if so, I have told you guys this before or not, I hate SPFs. They are just so sticky. This one is not. So I think that I'm going to keep using it. Then we have the double Longwear covered cushion. Even this has SPF of 45. Koreans do not joke around with their SPF. Okay, they have SPF in all of their products pretty much. And I have it in shade 02 Natural Beige. And unfortunately, I think that they only have two shades, which is 01 and 02. So this being the darkest, and this is how the packaging looks. Pretty sleek for a cushion foundation, I would say. You open it up. Okay, there's a protective peel. So I'm gonna take the sponge. I'm gonna dip it in here a little bit just to check out the shade first. That's definitely light. And also I'm not really liking the sponge in here. As I'm like looking into the shade, it just looks like it's gonna work for my skin tone. But once it's on my face, not really. Okay, what I think that I'm going to do is to use my own foundation and then use this as a concealer instead, okay? Okay, so I'm back with my foundation on, for which I used the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick in the shade Y335 or 127. And before I move on, I want to say that my foundation went on really well on top of this sunscreen. My face looks really smooth. So maybe it really did smooth out my skin. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this as a concealer instead. And instead of using this sponge, I'm gonna use my own sponge because I really don't like that sponge. It dries out pretty fast, so you really need to blend it out quickly, and honestly, it is blending out pretty easily. Honestly, I'm really impressed the way my skin is looking right now. It looks really smooth, like really smooth. You know what? I do really think that I'm gonna keep using it as a concealer. I really love a bright under eye, and this is giving me just that. Okay, you guys, so off camera, I powdered my skin and did my eyebrows because I didn't receive any products for that. And now it's time to get into the eyeshadow. This is Peripera Ink Pocket Shadow Palette in 02 Once Upon a Pink. And this is so cute. I love the shade of pink. This shade won't really do anything for me. Maybe I'm just going to use this to set my eyelids, you know. And now I'm gonna get into this lovely pink shade. These shades are powdery. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there is a lot of kickback. Let's get into it. Now, I don't think so that Koreans are very big on eyeshadows. I rarely see them with any sort of like intense eyeshadow look. They just like to keep it very, very minimal, very subtle, maybe just something a little bit in their crease, and that's about it. Maybe just a shimmer on their lids. So these are pretty easy to blend, but I have to say that this ain't very pigmented. Now, I'm gonna dive into this cool tone brown over here, and this I'm going to focus on my outer corner. Honestly, I don't have any sort of like specific look in mind. I am just testing these shadows out. Now, yes, these shadows do definitely lack a little bit of pigment, but they look so smooth. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's like a pretty smooth blend. I think this is a good palette if you're just starting out with makeup and you don't have a lot of control in your hand. This could be great. And now let's get into this shimmery shade over here. Honestly, my eyelids are pretty dry, and I don't know if this will give me a good payoff. Yeah, I think that this shimmer does not have anything to like stick onto. And you know what? It's really pretty. So to get a little bit more payoff, I'm gonna take a flat brush. I'm gonna take my shadow, spray it with a little bit of face mist. Use it to apply it. Oh my god, I'm in love with the shimmer. It has so much going on. It has pink glitter, it has golden glitter. It just sort of like shifts a little bit when you turn your head around. So you can just have a little bit of glitch and then you can turn it into this. That's amazing, you know? See, if you're someone who just loves to create softer looks with a little bit of sparkle, this is the perfect palette. And now I'm gonna move on to the Ink V shading, and this is in the shade 03. As you guys can see, it has 3 different shades in here. So I'm just honestly going to stick to the darker one over here. I don't think so that the lighter ones will work for me, honestly. So I'm gonna take an angular brush and I'm just focusing on the darker edge. It's really light. It really did add a nice shadow. It's like a nice shade, honestly, where it just is looking like a shadow. It does not look overly gray or anything like that. And it's like blending out nicely. But my problem is that I can just use this littlest part. The rest of it, I'm pretty much wasting. So moving forward, we have a blush to try out. This is the Pure Blushed Sunshine Cheek in the shade 02 Milk Tea Coral. And right over here, I don't know if the camera can catch it or not. It says, "It's okay, you already shine." It's like engraved in here. It's so pretty. I just feel like I will spoil it. Again, not very pigmented, but then I think that it's like a theme with kbeauty. They don't really make very pigmented products because they don't really use very pigmented products. They just love that dewy, fresh, no makeup look, for which you need less pigments, obviously. But as you guys can see, I'm surely able to build this up and it blends out pretty smoothly. Honestly, there's nothing unique about this blush. It just is like a regular powdered blush, but pretty smooth. Everything in here just is pretty smooth. Okay, maybe that's a thing with Korean beauty. They make everything pretty smooth. I don't know. But I do really enjoy this color. It's so pretty and fresh, you know? Very kbeauty. Let's just say that. Now I'm gonna go off camera, put on some highlighter, put on my mascara, do my lower lash line, and I'll be right back. We have the last product to try out over here. This is the most famous product from Peripera. This is a lip velvet ink in the shade 07 Girlish Red. How cute is this packaging? Honestly, I don't know if this color would work with my sweater, but let's just check this out. But I'm obviously going to try it out the Korean way. So I'm pretty sure that Koreans do apply foundation on their lips before going in with the lip color or the lip tint. I don't usually do this. And now I'm just going to concentrate this onto the inner part of my lips as Koreans do. So just that much. So I'm just going to, and then I'm just going to use my finger to blend it out. I'm just concentrating it onto the inner part of my lips, something like that. And now I'm gonna take a clean finger to blend the shade outwards. Koreans don't really have that perfect lip line look. They make it very blurred, I suppose. This is the lip color in its full opacity. If so, I wouldn't have gone in with the foundation first and like blurred it out. This is how it would have looked. So it's basically like you're getting 2-in-1. Okay, you guys, so with that, we come to the end of my first video for 2022. So if you did enjoy watching this video, do not forget to give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I appreciate it so much. And I will see you all next time. Till then, stay safe, stay happy. Bye.